Hello everybody, it's wyattoneable, and I'm back with the ability to download my videos again. So I'm sorry that I scared some of you in the comments. I got some good comments about the last video that I couldn't do YouTube anymore. I was real frustrated and about felt like the truth, so it wasn't a clickbait when I posted it because I was upset. But anyway, if you're new to the channel, welcome. The next series of videos will be about the 68 Cadillac DeVille that I purchased and needs a lot of work, so a series of videos of repairs. So if you have a 67 or 68 Cadillac, a lot of that is the same. They'll be able to help you. So for now, let's get busy. I'll show you what we're up to. So I might as well get started here. This arrived in the mail, and it's one of the parts that I need to fix the front end with. This is the side. Now, I used to be good at this. Oh, I know what's going on. I got a millimeter. This is old school. Go back to the American standard. All right, now that I got the right socket set, 11/16. I'm sure it's the same on the bottom. Yeah. I'll see if this driver can get it off. The only reason I'm taking this off is to get it in the press. It's making it a lot easier. It's in the way. Yep, no problem. So here's my setup. This is actually a tie rod end. Puller, pusher, whatever you call it. There's the number. Comes from Astro. But it works for ball joints as well. And the reason it works is because it has plenty of options there. The best setup I found was this combination. The tire or the ball joint pushes downward. So you got to go this direction. So I got a larger pocket than the ball joint, so it'll fall into that. And this is pushing on the top. Got some PB blaster on there to help hopefully with the movement. It's probably been in there a long time. Let's see if we can get it out. Got a couple turns on this already. So I wanted to see if we're making progress. I think we are. Feels like it's moving. Either that or I'm bending something, which is not good. But yeah, it's coming out. So that was a good choice. There we go. All right, the real trick's seeing if we can get the new one back in, but that's going to be after I clean up that AR. I went with this company here, Supreme, through Rock Auto. The 50552s are for your front lower ball joints on the 68 Cadillac. This isn't the optimum setup, but it's the best I could do. So the bushing is this whole collar and everything I'm trying to press out now. The problem I was having over on the press was I was actually pressing the horn together here instead of driving that bushing through, so I had to come up with this spacer so I wouldn't continue crushing that. And it's just a 1-inch socket, fits down the side. I finally got some movement. I've been fussing with this for a good hour and it's getting frustrating. But finally found a combination that works. I don't know why I just didn't make this in the first place. There's a special tool back in the day that I couldn't see available, so I just made one out of a piece of pipe, cut it down to about 1.5 inches thick. It's 1.495 to be exact. And that's just measuring off the existing control arm. So probably should have had that in there for when I took the other one out. I wouldn't have bent this so badly, but I got it back in shape, and we'll get this in place for when we press the new bushing in. We won't distort anything. The bushing is a thickness difference, and you have to start obviously with the skinny end first, and then the thick end will press into this one while this diameter presses into here. So there is a right and a wrong way for these to go in. The book isn't specific, it just says the thick end, so I measured it, and you can feel the difference. So anyway, I got to press in the new bushing that way, and we'll do that next. Here's a setup, a bigger adapter here so that the bearing can go into that, has room. My spacer, 1-inch socket, squared everything the best I can. This has been a real hard push. This is Coil, just some kind of a lubricant, plus it'll help keep it from corroding. And it's a hard push, and I'm sure it's because this has been bent. I got it back straight as best I could. It's moving, but yeah, it's kind of scary hard. This is on the ball joint, and using this pipe or this adapter with the cap to push down to press that on. And the hardest thing is to keep everything centered. I already did this ahead of you because I was, again, trying different things, and this is the one that works. So, but like I said, the hardest thing is getting it, keeping it centered so it goes up straight. But yep, we're in there now, and we're seated down to the bottom. So I need to clean up my scars and get it repainted so it looks nice, and we'll carry on. Finally, I can show you the finished project. It's still a little bit soft. I repainted it to cover up some of the dings I made, but new ball joint now in the used control arm, because like I said, you can't get these new that I know of. The new bushing here. The strut arm is still wet and not installed, and I have the new rubbers coming there, but finally got that finished.